Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you a video of my Axial SCX10 Honcho as shown in front of you. I haven't done that much to it, a lot of it's stock, but I have some upgrades planned for the future. And so first I'm going to start with the body. So let's take it off. I've already taken off the body clips. I've actually done a lot to the body, a lot of modifications. Let's move it so I can get it off. So start with that, just the lights. So this is the body. Actually, I'll move the truck over here. So here's the body. I've done a lot to the body. So the first thing you'll notice is the Axial light bar. I installed that, the lights all work. And you see the lights, it's just the Axial 5 light string. And then what I did is I just spray painted it black to kind of make it look more realistic, because I didn't want all the wires going everywhere. And I also put a ton of like glue on it to keep it together. So next thing you'll notice is the fuel cell. This is the Axial Yeti fuel cell. And I just stuck a fuel safe sticker from like the parts bag on there. And so for these wires here, they're just two wires, blue wires that I put there, and those are like the fuel lines. And here, this is just some vinyl tubing with a bunch of like servo parts here that I just screwed together to put on there. And then the whole fuel cell is painted red with some silver paint for like the screw accents. I think it looks great in my opinion. So there's a side view. It's also waterproof because it houses the light controller, which I'll get to in a second. So the third thing you'll notice is the tires. So I got these new wheels. They're the Vanquish OMF 1.9 wheels. They're really nice. They look amazing. They were very expensive though. They look amazing. They took a while to assemble also, but I actually love these things. And so I got the silver and then the blue and then the red with the 5 thing outside. I got 5 of them, included the spare tire. It just really bothers me when people forget that for whatever reason. So next I'll get to is the lights. So on the inside there's not that many lights. There used to be more. So all the lights are coming out of here through the receiver box. And then they're all wired through this mini Dean's connector. And then so on the back there's 2 lights, 2 rear lights. Then on the front there's 2 lights. And then right here there's a light. And then there's the light bar, of course, which I already showed you. There used to also be turn signals that were right here and right there, but I took them off because it kept bothering me. Also, I added these mirrors. They're like 3 racing mirrors, I think. They work really nicely. They look really nice in my opinion. And I screwed them on differently. I literally straight up threaded a screw into the hole that came with them because it kept falling off. So now they basically don't come out. And it works better now. So now I'll show you the truck itself. So the truck itself is basically a lot of its stock. I just added a few things here and there. So I'll start with the wheels. Of course, I got the matching Vanquish OMFs on all sides. Can't forget that. So yeah, I got those on all 4 corners. So next thing is I got 2 Traxxas receiver boxes. One houses the lights controllers, and then the other houses the receiver box. And then I have the antenna from the Traxxas box that came with it. And then so also the drivetrain is basically completely stock, other than the fact that I flipped the transmission because I want to put in a 2-speed transmission that's going in the right direction for that now, because the servo has to fit in there. So I wanted that to be in the right place. And then I did add some grease in there. I used this stuff. It's Lucas Oil Marine Grease. I got it at Home Depot. It was like really cheap. It works great. The axles, I filled them with it too. And I actually took them apart recently to see if they still are good, and there's like nothing bad in there. Same with the front axle. Other than that, the drivetrain's completely stock. So now for the suspension, I got the Vanquish titanium link kit front and rear with the CMS. In my opinion, it looks great. See, there's now the chassis mounted servo also, so there's 3 links: the panhard link, the drag link, and the tie rod. They're all titanium, and then there's the 3 link on the bottom in the front, and then a 4 link in the rear. And I like this because it looks really good, and it's very strong. Like before you could bend the links easily, now you can never do that. They're indestructible. So also, as you can see, the servo, that's actually plasti dipped. I just dunked it in there. I actually don't like plasti dip because it dried on me, and it's kind of flimsy. I mean, it seems to work, but it doesn't make it very permanent, kind of. And the whole can dried on me, so I don't have that anymore. But I did get this stuff. It's just silicone, and it seems to work. And that's what I've been using on like the Yeti waterproof box. Not waterproof, but I waterproofed it. So then I also plasti dipped the ESC. I followed the RC Sparks video, but I'm not sure that I should have. I probably should just use the marine grease and the silicone. I figured that out later. And I probably should have also used some, what's it called? I don't know. On the ESC, there's other ways to waterproof other than just plasti dip. And then also, but I am hoping to get a brushless system soon, so it doesn't really matter. This is just the stock parts. And I also want to get a new servo to go with that. And so another thing I added was I moved the battery down lower because the CMS servo took up the space where it was before. So how I did that is I made this steel bracket. It's just a piece of steel that I cut, and then drilled a bunch of holes in to mount everywhere, and then I just drilled holes into the battery plate to put it on there. So that works. It holds the battery. It's very strong. It helps hold it together also. So the front, I'm running the Proline Ridgeline bumper with the matching PIA light buckets that came with it. And those match the ones that I have on the light bar. They look really great. So, also, I don't have a winch, but I'm hoping to get one. There's also 4 lights, 1, 2, 3, 4. This thing gets really bright at night. And then there's 2 more red ones on the rear, right there. Those are the stock ones. The front actually got a different light string because the original one broke. So I didn't feel like soldering it, so I got a new one. And this is all the wired through mini Deans. I soldered that. I soldered this thing together, which taps directly from the battery straight to the light controllers to give them maximum voltage. So I haven't had anything burn on me yet, so it seems to work fine. So yeah, I think that's about it. I do hope to do a few more things than I've shown right here. And yeah, thanks for watching.